Alright guys, this is Joe again from London Sound Production, back again with another tutorial. And in this tutorial I'm going to walk you through how you can use the stereo imager to sort of utilise the more natural bass that comes along with a synthesizer noise, and also to add like a little bit more colour to the top end. So at the moment I've got this track, this little dubstep track that I've been working on. I'll just play it through for you first. Okay, there's the track there. What I'm going to walk you through, sorry, is this noise. Okay, there's the noise. What I've got here is a Thor setup. I've got a couple of multi oscillators, a wavetable. I've got some really quite extreme EQ here, as like the effects EQ, and I've got more of a mixing EQ to take out a little bit of sort of around the 100 hertz range, so this doesn't compete with our kick. And then I've got this stereo imager. So what I've done here is I've set this sort of level so that everything below 147 hertz is in mono, and everything above 146 hertz is wide. And I've added a little bit more width up here. Basically, what this does is that everything below this value is more sub bassy. So what I've done is I've made it mono so that it sits tight still. Everything below sort of 100 to 150, you want it to be mono, because it loses power, and yeah, it will just come out a little bit weaker on like a sound system. So I split that there. So rather than taking away sort of volume below 100 hertz and adding in a separate sine sub bass, I've utilised the more natural bass which comes along with using synthesizers, which in some instances could work really well. There can be a little bit more movement in that bass, whereas the sine bass could be quite static. And then what I've done here is this sort of higher split frequency range. If I go to the back, see this separate out bit here. I've made this to go to the high band, which means everything that comes out of here will be affecting everything above 150 hertz. So I've added a screen distortion unit on for a little bit more colour. So if we solo the high band, we can fiddle around with the distortion unit here to give us some more interesting sounds. Like so. That won't affect everything below 150 hertz. So our power's still there, and our really strong sort of sub bass is still there, but we've got a little bit more colour, so it'll stand out in the mix a little bit more, and it'll make it a little bit more interesting. So this has been Joe again from London Sound Production, and thanks for watching this tutorial.